you ever wondered what America was like 100 years ago?
Or how peanut butter was invented?
Why is the sky blue?
Tired of the same boring history book?
Let's discover something new today.
Welcome to Kids on the Square!
This episode of Kids on the Square is called Student Council, Part 1.
Rain showers are expected throughout Sunday. Local parks departments are reporting an increase in wildlife activity near recreation centers, including encounters with skunks and coyotes. Please remember to keep campsite areas clean and...
Hello, this is the Book Nook. How can I help you?
Chima!
There are my rascals.
What was that?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Stan. My grandkids just walked in from school. What was that now?
Just wanted to let you know the horse is slain is back ordered.
The new book in the Richfield saga is back ordered. Those rascals. No, Stan. I was referring to the book warehouse that time.
Well, the book should be in on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday should be fine for delivery. The book club requested them by Wednesday. Please promise me there won't be any more delays, though. You know how angry those book clubbers can get.
I promise.
No amount of cheese and crackers will make them happy if they don't have the newest book delivered on time.
Yeah, they gotta have their romantasy.
Thanks so much, Stan. I gotta go hug the grandkids now. Bye.
You have a nice day. Bye.
Sorry, G-Ma. We should have been more quiet when we came in.
Oh, who cares? After running this bookstore for 20 years, I can have a weird phone call. Besides, Stan could use some more fun in his life. So, how was school today?
Great, I got a B on my math test.
Nice! Your mom told me you've been studying up.
Coach said she's going to let me play second base today during softball practice.
Oh, that's fun. And how about you, Micah?
Nothing too special. They announced the student council campaign will start this week. Well, Bryce didn't steal my chips at lunch today, so that was nice.
Hey, who called this party and didn't invite me?
Hi, G-Ma.
What's up, G-Pa?
Hi, G-Pa.
Hi, sweetie.
Rachel, Logan, you two ready to head off to practice?
Yep,
Let me just grab my
ready.
bag.
See you two later. Micah, your mom is at Twinkle Toes with Lexi until 7, but she told me to make sure you practice your spelling tonight since you got a C on your pop quiz.
How does she already know that?
Apps these days. The parents know all. What's the world coming to where a kid can't hide a report card anymore?
Very funny. Gotta go.
So, want to work on that pesky vocab list?
Backpack.
Okay, let's see here. First word, defensive.
Ugh.
Sweetie, what's got you down?
School is so much harder this year. There's a ton of homework that I can't keep up with. I don't know who I can hang out with. And Rachel and Logan are always off to baseball and softball practice, so I'm stuck at home with Lexi. I mean, since when does Rachel even like sports? Last year, she hated them.
Yeah, it surprised me too when she said she was going out for the softball team. G-Pa and his stories must have rubbed off on her, I guess.
I just can't find my groove, G-Ma.
I understand. Starting middle school is not easy. Hey, maybe you could run for student council.
What? No way.
Why not? It could be just the thing you need. Fun activities that aren't sports related. Plus, it could be a nice way to meet some new friends.
Maybe, but I don't know. It's not that easy. The campaign activities this week all seem like a lot of work.
Lots of good things aren't easy. Think about Frederick Douglass, Neil Armstrong, Susan B. Anthony, or John Quincy Adams.
Huh?
Son of John and Abigail Adams, Congressman, Secretary of State, and the 6th President of the United States of America.
I know who John Quincy Adams is, but he's kind of a weird pick. Most people would go for Abe Lincoln or George Washington.
John Quincy is one of my favorites, though. I happen to be reading a book about him.
Yeah, that sounds like you. You always get super invested in whatever you're reading. Like that time you read 1776 and insisted that wearing big hats with feathers was a trend everyone needed to get back into.
Oh, maybe that wasn't the best fashion choice, but I did learn how to write with a quill pen.
My point exactly. I guess it's what a bookstore owner should do.
True, but hold on. This is more than just my most recent book obsession. John Quincy's life really is amazing. For starters, he was a child of the American War for Independence. He grew up watching the Declaration and the Constitution being formed right before his very eyes, maybe even at his own kitchen table.
Huh. That's cool, I guess.
You guess? His childhood was filled with the sounds of war, British soldiers, the beginning of a new country. His mother took him as a 7-year-old boy to watch the Battle of Bunker Hill. She wanted him to see the price of freedom firsthand.
That's intense. But how does this connect to me running for student council?
John Quincy had big dreams from an early age. He strived for greatness. He began journaling in detail at age 12 and continued throughout his whole life. He said,
If my intellectual powers have been such as have been sometimes committed by the Creator of man to single individuals of the species, my diary would have been, next to the Holy Scriptures, the most precious and valuable book ever written by human hands, and I should have been one of the greatest benefactors of my country and of mankind.
That's a little stuck up, don't you think?
Maybe. But he was super smart, though. He could understand 8 languages, and his dad was a founding father. But things did not come easy for him. He often felt like an outcast. He struggled to connect with others. Listen to what his own wife, Louisa, said about him. Quincy was exasperating, tendentious, intolerant, self-absorbed, and yet, in the end, magnificent.
Okay, that is low-key hilarious.
I know. He was a bit prickly at times, but he chose to serve others and pursue a life of true public service. He didn't let others bring him down or let hard work stop him.
Huh. Maybe I could give this student council thing a try.
That's the spirit, and I'm happy to help any way I can.
Okay. Well, the flyer says I need to fill out this form, pick the position I'm running for, bring any campaign signs tomorrow, bring a baked good for the campaign bake sale on Friday. That sounds like so much work.
Whoa, now, come on. Good things take hard work. Hey, what does G-Pa always say? How do you eat a whale?
One bite at a time.
That's right. Okay, I've got an hour till book club ladies come in. Go in the back storage closet and grab some poster board. We can snack on the book club cheese plate and knock out those campaign signs together.
Okay.
Wackadoo! 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 Wackadoo Review!
Welcome to Wackadoo Review, where we have candid conversations about captivating and maybe contentious topics and learn to share our thoughts and opinions with each other. We hope this sparks fun and interesting conversations for your family at home, at the dinner table, or in the car. All right, everybody. Today, our topic is camping. What do you like about camping? What do you not like about camping? Have you ever been camping? What do you think?
I went camping before and it was super fun. The next morning we woke up and we thought we saw this giant footstuff of Bigfoot, but we didn't. And then we went to the river and played in the river.
So our family usually goes camping. We take like a boat out and then we go to like an island on Percy Priest and we'll like set up our tents and everything. But one time we set up a tent near Camp Widgiewagon and we woke up to a bunch of kids on a banana boat just screaming by, and it was sad because we were trying to sleep and it was like 5 a.m.
What?
No.
I've gone backpacking over this summer for a long time, and so we got to camp for a while there. I really enjoy like just being outside in nature and waking up to like the sunrise, and like if it rains on your tent, I love the sound of that. The thing I don't like is mosquitoes. Mosquitoes just really bother me and get onto my nerves a lot.
I love camping. I hate the mosquitoes. Cannot tolerate them at all.
Yeah, I feel like no matter how much bug spray or anything like magical that's supposed to repel mosquito bites or anything, no matter how much I use, it never works. And there's still somehow mosquitoes or some kind of bug that gets me bug bites.
My mom's just a mosquito magnet, so I don't really get mosquito bites much. I'll get like other bug bites if like creepy crawlies climb on me, but like usually my mom takes the brunt force of mosquito bites.
I'm convinced I need a doctor opinion or someone who has mosquito knowledge to confirm that. But I am convinced there are some mosquitoes that like certain people more than others, because growing up, I would do all the tricks. My mom would put everything on me, every salve, every ointment, every type of bracelet, and I would still get bit.
I think it's like blood type.
It must be.
Yeah.
She would always say, your blood is sweeter. And I'm like, I don't want sweet blood. I don't want it.
Also sour blood.
That's sour blood.
Candy blood.
And those are our thoughts on camping.
Thank you, volunteers, for coming and helping us set up for our campaign bake sale. We have 10 more minutes to set up before lunch wraps up and we open the doors. So let's make sure everything is ready.
Gma, hurry up. Where are you?
Hey, Micah, do you need help setting anything up?
Thanks, but this is all I have right now.
A box of store-bought mini blueberry muffins? You know this is for the entire middle school, right?
Yeah, my grandma's on the way with more muffins now. I had more flavors and I thought I grabbed them all, but it turns out I forgot the bigger bag on the counter this morning, and my little sister got into the other box in the car on the way to school, and my mom's at work, so...
Gotcha. Committing to the muffins. Interesting choice.
Yeah, they are my favorite.
Nice. So, what position are you running for again?
I'm running for vice president.
Another interesting choice.
Yeah? Why's that?
Let me give you the lay of the land. Last year, I was class vice president, but this year I'm running for president. So if you win, we'd be working a lot together. My friends are so curious who I'm going to endorse for VP. Did you know Michael and Bryce are running for VP too? It's a big job, you know. What made you want to go for it?
Gosh, I just kind of looked at the form and, treasurer kind of stressed me out. Keeping track of the money, and then secretary sounded stressful too because of all the note-taking. President, well, I knew you'd be running, so VP it is.
I'm flattered.
Alyssa, it's almost showtime.
I should get back. Gotta finish putting on the last sprinkles for the cronuts.
Cronuts?
Yeah, there are croissants and donuts combined. You gotta stop by and get one. My mom and I have been working on them all week. There's a fruity crunch, wild honey lavender, and chocolate peanut butter slam. We have gluten-free too.
Wow, yeah, I'll stop by. How many volunteers do you have helping you over there?
Oh, just my mom and my aunt and my 2 cousins who just graduated and don't have anything better to do. They're helping run the coffee section.
Coffee? But we're kids.
We have hot chocolate too. Mackenzie, you have to alternate flavors for each cake stand. The 3rd level should be fruit crunch. Gotta go. Good luck.
Thanks. I'm clearly going to need it.
Micah!
Gma, over here.
Whew, there you are. I brought the rest of the muffins. What's wrong? You look like G-Pod trying to shop at the Whole Foods.
Forget this whole thing. Let's just pack up.
What are you talking about, sweetie? I brought the rest of the muffins.
Gma, look around. That kid has 10 different flavors of homemade pie to choose from. And Michael has a build-your-own s'more station. Cronuts are stacked to the ceilings. And Alyssa even brought her own baristas.
That's ridiculous. They do not... Is that girl doing latte art?
I don't stand a chance. Let's go.
Whoa, now hold on there, Buster. I did not drive halfway across town, reschedule 2 deliveries, and double park for nothing. Remember what we said at the very beginning of the week. Good things aren't easy. So you're faced with a challenge. You can't just give up.
But this is embarrassing, G-Ma. I haven't got a shot compared to the other kids around here.
Okay, sure. I'll admit I did not think bake sale meant hiring a catering company. But use your brain. Think. That's what the greats do. That's what
John Quincy Adams did.
Okay, sit down for a second. John Quincy struggled during his presidential campaign. He was up against 3 other candidates, including the super fiery Andrew Jackson. But John Quincy didn't win the popular vote or the Electoral College because the vote was split between the 4 candidates. But the House of Representatives did elect him to be president.
But this is a popular vote, G-Ma.
You're missing the point. Sometimes you just have to show up and do your best. There are 2 other kids running for vice president, right?
Yes.
So who knows how the vote will actually split? Okay, you don't have the flashiest booth out there, but neither does that kid Bryce who's running against you. If you put a little more effort in, who knows what will happen? Plus, I think you're the right kid for the job. We just have to do our best with what we have.
Okay, you're right. I made it this far, but we need something to stand out. Think. I guess we could try to move our table closer to the door.
Brilliant! We'll be the first thing people see. Hey, grab the other side of that table. Okay, great.
Ooh, G-Ma, do you have sanitizing wipes in your purse?
Always.
Could you wipe off those Frisbees near the door? We could use them as colorful platters.
Might not be enough to satisfy the health inspector, but I'm on it.
We can add some of my campaign posters here and here.
Oh, put these spare pom-poms on the corners for some pizzazz.
Nice. That's a little better. Got any other ideas, G-Ma?
Just 1 more minute, everyone.
That's Mrs. Sadecki, your music teacher, right?
Yeah. Why do you...
I'll be right back.
Wait, they're about to open the doors. Hi. Muffins. Vote Micah for VP. Muffins. G-Ma?
Have you heard of the Muffin Man? Well, he's got nothing on Micah, man. There's no one with talent and brains like he. Vote Micah for VP. Micah's the best choice for VP. Even the Muffin Man agrees. Vice President Micah will spread such glee. Oh, he's the best, you see.
G-Ma, that was amazing.
Thanks, Sugar. It's been forever since I picked up a guitar. Glad my fingers remembered. Hopefully it'll help our muffins stand out.
It sure is. I'm already through 2 boxes. Keep going.
You got it. Micah's the best choice for VP. Even the Muffin Man agrees. Vice President Micah will spread such glee. Oh, he's the best, you see.
Did you know July 4th, 2026 is America's 250th birthday?
Whoa, and I thought turning 10 was a big deal.
Kids on the Square is celebrating now.
We are digging into the history of the founding of America. Look for episodes that have America's 250th in the title.
Plus, with those episodes, you'll find free activities and resources that apply to the 250th.
And you can leave us a voice message on our website, kidsonthesquare.com. Share with us what you've learned about America and why you love our country.
If you do, we might even share your message on the show. But make sure you ask your parents for permission.
The more we learn about this time in history, the more America's 250th birthday will mean to us.
So join us today at
Kids on the Square.
All right, everyone, it's almost time to wrap up our pep rally. Let's give the half-timers another round of applause.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, Muffin Man.
Why do I have a feeling I'll never live that down?
Are you kidding? The whole school calls you that now. Instant name recognition. Genius.
Uh-huh. Alyssa, I thought you had to sit over there with the rest of your homeroom.
They asked everyone who ran for student council to sit closer to the front.
Let's also give a big round of applause to Mrs. Campbell for graciously stepping in and wearing our Carl the Coyote mascot costume today, even though she's allergic to the fleece.
Oof, I bet that rash is already rough.
When I'm elected president, I'm going to pitch an all-new mascot costume made from hypoallergenic material.
Now, before we conclude the pep rally, it's time to share the results of this year's Student Council election. Thank you to all the students who participated. We want every student to know there are still plenty of ways to participate with the Student Council, even if you don't win your campaign or if you didn't run at all. For example, we have our Pepping Up Pemberton Park event next weekend.
Isn't that just picking up trash in the park?
I gave it a complete rebrand last year when I was vice president. It's going to be my legacy. This year, we're going to have snacks, coffee, and t-shirts for everyone.
How much coffee do you drink? Doesn't it stunt your growth?
ChatGPT says that's an old wives' tale. Shh, here comes the announcement.
For treasurer, we have Steve Chappell. For secretary, we have Margaret Bart. For vice president,
here it comes.
Bryce Retalio.
What? Bryce?
Sorry, Micah. Maybe next year. You going to be okay?
Last but not least, for president, we have Alyssa Scott.
Micah, are you okay?
Come on up, Alyssa. We know you're not shy.
Go up there.
Thanks so much, everyone. I'd like you all to know that change starts today. I will...
Thank you, Alyssa, but... Oh, look! We need to get to dismissal. Sorry we don't have time for a victory speech at this exact moment.
Find me on socials for unfiltered thoughts at my first open live strategizing committee.
Wow, all right, we are off to the races already. Now, before dismissal starts, let's take a picture for the yearbook. Mrs. Campbell is still getting out of the coyote costume. Micah, will you take the photo?
Huh?
Here's the camera, doesn't have to be fancy. Now, everyone say, Student Council on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Student Council!
Don't worry, that's not the end of the story. Part 2 of Student Council will be released in October. You don't want to miss it. Do you have any ideas on what should happen next? If you do, we'd love to hear them. With a parent or guardian's permission, log on to kidsonthesquare.com and contact us. You can even leave a voice message to tell us what you think. Okay, I think we can kick the theme music back on.
Thanks, Sarah. And don't forget to share this episode with a friend and subscribe to our podcast page so you don't miss our next episode. Kids on the Square is generously supported by listeners like you. If you'd like to support this program, you can contact us via our website, kidsonthesquare.com. And if you're a parent or guardian listening and you're new to the Public Square, we hope you visit our website, thepublicsquare.com, and discover the full host of other radio products we have available. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on
Kids on the Square.